What if I told you there's an entire subculture of adults, fully grown, responsible, working adults, who spend thousands of dollars just to relive their childhood at a place designed for kids? Sounds bizarre, right? But it's real, and they call themselves Disney adults. These aren't just casual fans. No, these are people who cry at the sight of Cinderella's castle, collect Mickey ears like priceless artifacts, and visit Disney parks more times a year than most people visit their own family. But why? What is it about Disney that creates this level of obsession? Is it harmless nostalgia or something much deeper? Today, we're diving into the world of Disney adults, a group so dedicated yet so controversial that they've become one of the most ridiculed fan bases on the internet. So, buckle up, because this might just be the strangest deep dive you've ever taken. First things first, what exactly is a Disney adult? A Disney adult is someone who never quite let go of their childhood love for Disney. But we're not talking about people who just enjoy a good Pixar movie or visit Disneyland every few years. No, these are people who make Disney their entire personality. They visit the parks religiously, own shelves full of Disney memorabilia, cry at fireworks shows, and even get married at Disneyland. Think I'm exaggerating? There are Disney-themed weddings, Disney-themed funerals, even people who ask to have their ashes scattered at the park. Yes, that's a real thing, and we'll get to that later. But is this just harmless fun? Or does it reveal something deeper about escapism, nostalgia, and consumerism? Believe it or not, Disney adults have become one of the most hated groups on the internet. Search Disney adults on Reddit, Twitter, or YouTube, and you'll find endless posts, calling them cringe, weird, even cult-like. But why? It comes down to three things. 1. They take something meant for kids and treat it like a sacred religion. They spend thousands of dollars on something most people outgrow. They can be a little entitled. Okay, sometimes a lot entitled. And nothing sums this up better than the infamous viral videos of grown adults sobbing uncontrollably at Disneyland. Not just a few tears, full-on breakdowns. One woman, for example, burst into hysterical crying just from seeing Cinderella's castle. Another wept uncontrollably after hugging Goofy, for the second time in 3 years. But the question remains, why do these moments trigger such extreme emotions? For many Disney adults, Disney isn't just a hobby. It's an escape. They don't just love Disney, they need Disney. And that's where things get complicated. Some fans openly admit that Disney helps them cope with mental health struggles. Some even say that without Disney, they don't know who they'd be. It's one thing to enjoy a theme park, but when your entire identity revolves around $1 billion corporation, you have to ask, is this passion or dependency? And let's not forget the financial side of this obsession. A trip to Disneyland or Disney World can cost upwards of $5,000 per visit. Now imagine doing that multiple times a year. Now here's where things take a turn. Disney adults don't just love Disney. Some believe they deserve special treatment because of it. There have been countless reports of Disney adults throwing tantrums at the park, yelling at employees, getting into arguments with families, and even demanding to be treated better than kids. One woman went viral after complaining that children shouldn't get priority at Disney parks because she loved Disney more than they ever could. Let that sink in. A grown adult was mad that kids were getting more attention than her at a theme park designed for children. Make it make sense. Now, things get really weird. Did you know that some Disney adults actually illegally scatter human ashes at Disney parks? Yes, you heard that right. Park employees have had to shut down rides because people were secretly dumping their dead relatives' remains at places like the Haunted Mansion, hoping they'd become part of Disney forever. And then there's Disney bounding, a loophole that allows adults to dress like Disney characters without breaking the park's no-costume rule, because apparently, being an adult in regular clothes just isn't good enough. At the end of the day, Why does Disney have such a hold on people? The answer might be nostalgia. For many Disney adults, the world is stressful, overwhelming, even depressing. Disney provides an escape, a place where they can feel safe, happy, and childlike again. But there's a fine line between enjoying nostalgia and hiding from reality. And the biggest question is, are Disney adults celebrating their love for Disney, or are they avoiding real life? Look, liking Disney isn't a crime. And let's be honest, we all have guilty pleasures. But when that pleasure turns into obsession, entitlement, and complete detachment from reality, it's no surprise that people find it cringeworthy. So, where do you stand? Are Disney adults just harmless superfans? Or are they a symbol of modern escapism gone too far? Let me know in the comments. And if you ever find yourself at Disneyland, keep an eye out for the fully grown adults sobbing over a guy in a goofy costume. Thanks for watching. Stay magical, but not too magical.